Have you heard about brain-computer interfaces? This cutting-edge technology allows direct communication between the human brain and a computer. It sounds like science fiction, but it's becoming a reality. With tiny sensors implanted in the brain, people can control devices just by thinking. This has incredible potential for those with disabilities, allowing them to control prosthetics or even communicate in ways never thought possible. Tech giants like Neuralink are working on making this tech more accessible to the public. One day, you might be able to control your phone or computer without even touching it. Are we witnessing the dawn of mind-controlled technology? Let us know what you think.
Certainly. Blinking is a vital involuntary action controlled by the body's autonomic nervous system. On average, a person blinks around 15,000 times per day. Each blink lasts for about 1/10 to 4/10 of a second. The primary function of blinking is to spread tears evenly across the surface of the eye to keep it moist, clean, and protected from foreign particles. Blinking also helps in removing irritants and debris from the eye. Interestingly, blinking frequency can vary based on factors like external stimuli, concentration levels, and even emotional states. For example, individuals tend to blink less frequently when focused on tasks requiring visual attention, such as reading or using electronic devices. Overall, blinking serves as a crucial mechanism for maintaining eye health and comfort throughout the day.
Did you know that Vikings never actually wore horned helmets? It's one of the biggest misconceptions about Viking warriors, but there's no historical evidence of them wearing horns on their helmets. The idea of horned Viking helmets actually came from 19th century opera costumes, where the artists wanted to make the Vikings look more dramatic and intimidating. In reality, Viking helmets were made for practicality and protection. They were typically rounded or conical, designed to shield their heads in battle, not for style. The Vikings were fierce and strategic, but they didn't need horns to prove it. So the next time you see a Viking with horns, just remember it's pure myth. But isn't it interesting how history sometimes gets mixed with fantasy? The real Viking warriors were even more fascinating than the legends.
Beneath Istanbul, Turkey, lies the Basilica Cistern, an ancient underground reservoir with roots in the Byzantine era. Constructed in the 6th century during the reign of Emperor Justinian I, the cistern's purpose was to store and supply water to the Great Palace and nearby buildings. Featuring striking columns salvaged from various ancient structures, the cistern boasts an otherworldly ambience. Notable are the Medusa heads, used as column bases, adding a mysterious touch. Though neglected for centuries, the cistern was rediscovered in the 16th century and underwent restoration. Today, visitors explore its vast chambers, filled with water and accompanied by soft music and dim lighting, creating a unique and atmospheric experience, unveiling layers of history beneath the bustling city streets.
Did you know that The Wizard of Oz used real gold in its production? The iconic yellow brick road was made using actual gold dust in some scenes to give it a magical shimmer. This was just one of the many ambitious efforts to bring the vibrant world of Oz to life in 1939. Another fascinating fact: the famous tornado scene was created using a 35-foot-long stocking filled with dust and dirt, making it one of the earliest examples of practical special effects in film. The Wizard of Oz was also one of the first films to use Technicolor, which made the vivid colors of the Emerald City stand out on the big screen. Even today, this classic film remains a milestone in movie history, continuing to inspire filmmakers and audiences alike.
The pufferfish, also known as fugu in Japan, contains a potent neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin in its internal organs, including the liver and ovaries. This toxin is highly lethal, capable of causing paralysis and death if consumed in sufficient quantities. Despite its toxicity, pufferfish is considered a delicacy in Japan, where skilled chefs undergo rigorous training to prepare it safely. They meticulously remove the poisonous organs, ensuring only the non-toxic parts are served to diners. Fugu dishes are served in specialized restaurants and are regulated by strict licensing and safety standards. The consumption of fugu is not limited to Japan, it is also enjoyed in other countries where safety measures are in place. Despite the risks, many people are drawn to the unique taste and cultural significance of fugu, making it a revered delicacy in Japanese cuisine.
Did you know that chocolate wasn't always the sweet treat we know today? In fact, the origins of chocolate go back thousands of years to the ancient Mayans and Aztecs. They used cocoa beans to make a bitter, frothy drink called xocolotl, which they believed had magical properties. Cocoa beans were so valuable in those cultures that they were even used as currency. Imagine paying for your groceries with chocolate. It wasn't until European explorers brought cocoa back to Europe that sugar was added, transforming chocolate into the sweet treat we love. So next time you eat chocolate, remember you're enjoying something that was once considered more valuable than gold.
The General Sherman Tree, situated in California's Sequoia National Park, stands as the world's largest tree by volume. Soaring to a height of approximately 83 meters and boasting a trunk diameter of about 11 meters, this majestic giant sequoia showcases nature's unparalleled grandeur. Belonging to the species Sequoiadendron giganteum, the General Sherman Tree is estimated to be around 2,200 years old. Its awe-inspiring dimensions and remarkable age contribute to its status as a symbol of the enduring beauty and resilience of ancient forests. The tree is a testament to the incredible vitality and longevity that nature can achieve, captivating visitors with its towering presence and storied history.
Did you know that parrots are some of the most intelligent birds? They have the ability to mimic human speech and sounds, making them excellent communicators. Parrots can solve puzzles, understand concepts like colors and shapes, and even learn to count. Some species, like the African gray, have vocabularies of up to 1,000 words. They're also incredibly social animals and can form strong bonds with their human owners. In the wild, parrots live in large flocks and use vocalizations to communicate with each other. Unfortunately, many parrot species are endangered due to habitat loss and illegal pet trade. Their vibrant colors, intelligence, and personalities make them fascinating creatures, don't you think? Did you know about the most feared pirate of all time, Blackbeard? His real name was Edward Teach, and he terrorized the seas in the early 18th century. Blackbeard was infamous for his fearsome appearance, often tying lit fuses into his beard to create a terrifying image of smoke and fire. He commanded a massive ship called the Queen Anne's Revenge, with 40 guns and a crew of over 300 men. In 1718, Blackbeard blockaded the port of Charleston, demanding medicine for his crew in exchange for the lives of hostages. Despite his brutal reputation, Blackbeard was killed in a fierce battle with British naval forces later that same year. To this day, his treasure remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the pirate world. Did you know that the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD was one of the most catastrophic volcanic events in history? The eruption buried the Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum under a thick blanket of ash and pumice. In just a few hours, Vesuvius unleashed a cloud of stones, ashes, and fumes to a height of 33 kilometers, 20 miles, raining down on the cities and sealing them in time. What's astonishing is how the ash preserved everyday life in Pompeii. Buildings, streets, and even the positions of people and animals were captured in stunning detail. Archaeologists discovered voids in the ash where bodies had decomposed, which were later filled with plaster to reveal the final moments of the inhabitants. This tragic event not only destroyed a city, but also offered an unprecedented window into ancient Roman life. Isn't it incredible how nature can both create and preserve history?
Land snails move at a remarkably slow pace, averaging about 0.013 meters per second. This sluggish movement is primarily due to their method of locomotion, which involves rhythmic contractions of their muscular foot. The foot secretes mucus, providing lubrication for smooth gliding over surfaces. Additionally, snails possess a unique anatomy, including a shell that offers protection and serves as a home. Despite their leisurely pace, snails play vital ecological roles, contributing to nutrient cycling and serving as prey for various predators. Their slow movement also aids in dispersing seeds and beneficial microorganisms across ecosystems. Furthermore, snails exhibit fascinating adaptations, such as estivation during dry periods and hibernation in colder temperatures. Understanding the biology and behavior of snails provides insights into ecological dynamics and highlights the intricacies of nature's adaptations for survival.